Are you someone who holds yourself to impossibly high standards? Someone who redoes work that's already good enough? Someone who lies awake replaying moments, thinking about what you could have done better? You might call yourself an overachiever, a perfectionist, but what you might really be is exhausted. Let's bring your awareness to the inner you, the you that is able to release. This meditation practice of letting go is a yogic philosophy known as Aparigraha. Find comfortable position, close your eyes, and let's begin. Bring your attention to your breath. Notice it without changing it. The natural rhythm of inhale and exhale. Just observe it. See how you inhale. Watch the air flow in and out. Now take a deeper breath in through your nose. Hold it for a moment and release it slowly with a sigh. Again, breathe in deeply and let it go. One more just like that. Let your breath settle. And now notice where your body makes contact with what is supporting you. As you allow yourself to feel supported by whatever you're sitting on or lying on, bring your awareness to your face. And scan your body for tension, starting with your jaw. Notice if it's clenched or relaxed. What about your shoulders, your arms, and hands? Notice the rest of the body. Just become aware if you're holding on to anything, and maybe release just a little, allowing the muscles to relax. Bring to mind something recent, a project, a conversation, something you did that you felt wasn't quite perfect. Maybe it's something that you've been thinking about consistently, replaying it in your mind, wishing you'd done something different. Notice how that feels in your body. Is there tightness, heaviness, a sense of dissatisfaction? See what comes up. Allow yourself to observe any emotions or thoughts that arise. Try not to engage or interact with them, but simply observe them. Aparigraha means non-grasping, releasing the tight hold we hold on outcomes, on needing things to be a certain way, on the belief that we're only worthy if everything we do is flawless. So are you holding on to this perfection? Are you grasping onto something that is causing you to feel dissatisfied, heavy, tight, or a certain way? And if you are, then what are you afraid will happen if you let go of perfection? If you let go of expecting things to be a certain way? Maybe you're afraid you'll be seen as less than. Maybe you're afraid you'll fail. Maybe perfectionism feels like the only thing keeping you safe. Take a moment to ponder this and simply acknowledge it. Take a breath in, and as you exhale, imagining loosening your grip just slightly, allowing yourself to soften into the idea that it doesn't have to be perfect. You just need to soften a little. Release your need for perfection. Now bring to mind something you actually did well, but in your eyes wasn't perfect. Maybe you showed up for someone. Maybe you completed something despite it being hard. Maybe you tried something new even though you were scared. It doesn't have to be big, just something real. Now, as you hold this in your mind, take a moment to appreciate it exactly as it was. Not how it could have been, not what you wish you had done differently, but just admire it for what it is: good enough, real, and human. You don't have to be flawless to be enough, to be perfect, because you are enough. Aparigraha is about releasing the tight grip on outcomes, on control, and the exhausting need to be more than you are. It doesn't mean you stop caring, it means you stop punishing yourself for being human. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, imagine releasing just one expectation you're holding on to. Breathe it out, let it go. There's no need to grasp, there's no need to hold on to something that you have no control over. Accept who you are right now and release the need to be different. I used to redo emails 3, 4 times before sending them, replaying messages and conversations for days in my head, picking apart everything I'd say, wondering how it was scrutinized, judged, or analyzed by others. Perfectionism felt like it was keeping me safe, but really, it was keeping me exhausted and small. What helped me was realizing that people I admired most weren't perfect. They were real. They made mistakes, and they kept going. And they were kind to themselves. They never held on to the small stuff. They never sweated it. They let it go. Aparigraha taught me that I could let go of the grip and still be good at what I do. Maybe even better because I wasn't draining all my energies trying to be flawless. You're allowed to be good enough. You're allowed to be human. And you're allowed to rest. As we close this practice, set an intention for the days ahead. When perfectionism tightens its grip, can you pause, take a breath, and ask yourself, what would be good enough here? What would let me move forward without exhausting myself? You don't have to get it perfect, you just have to get it done. Aparigraha gives you permission to be enough exactly as you are. Not someday, not when you finally get it all right, but right now. Begin to deepen your breath and start bringing movement into the body, maybe wiggling your toes and fingers or holding your shoulders. When you're ready, blink your eyes open. Thank you for showing up for yourself and practicing with me. Know that you are enough and you've always been enough.